uh, you guys know Connor. Connor sent me the YouTube link and said Linkin Park new song. I had already heard Emptiness Machine. I just wanted to get my dad's reaction to the whole new lead singer and everything. I heard this song earlier today too as well. I haven't watched. I saw the Linkin Park just album cover and heard the song, but I haven't watched the It's for League of Legends, but the song is really good in my opinion. I know that this is like animated and it has like Shinoda and Emily Armstrong in it as like animated characters. But yeah, this song blew me away. Really.
Okay, I'm a virgin in this one too, guys.
Yeah. So let's get into this one, guys. Volume was good.
Volume's good.
Okay. So this is a game called League of Legends. It's been around for years, and the next season is coming up. It's the 2024 anthem.
Okay.
So they made the song "Heavy Is the Crown." But this one really showcases like her, and Shinoda's back to like his old school. Go Rams, guys.
I already like it. Classic.
It's got the classic feel.
You can tell who it is right off the bat.
Yeah, it's not like you remember like the 2012 Linkin Park. It was like Castle of Glass.
Yes.
That was the Linkin Park where I kind of like. I think we all like kind of fell off of listening to like their albums.
I think so.
And stuff like that.
I think that's a good
The
call.
old like before 2010s, 2000 to 2010 was like prime Linkin Park. I think we can all agree. But with Emily Armstrong at the head of the mantle now, I feel like they're back to like the new direction that they're going is just
and I think it's gonna draw a whole new crowd.
Yeah,
too.
And
you know what I mean?
Yeah. And she's from another band called Sarah Dead or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So she
I never heard of her before. So.
I haven't either. But whenever she came onto that Emptiness Machine song with Mike Shinoda and Linkin Park, that's when I was like, oh shit. And initially reacting to that song and hearing her scream and related to how I always heard Chester, and I was like, oh shit, she is literally like, in my opinion, the female embodiment of how he
would be
how he would have been on that song.
Right, I got you.
So vice versa, if she was the female like vocalist on the song. So
okay.
But yeah, no, it just reminds me of classic Linkin Park.
It does.
And you'll catch on right now too. Because how Shinoda comes on, he's back to like the old ways.
It's pouring in, you're laid on the floor again. One knock at the door and then we both know how the story ends. You can't win if your white flag's out when the war begins. Aiming so high but swinging so low, trying to catch fire but feeling so cold. Hold it inside and hope it won't show. I'm saying it's not, but inside I know. Today's gonna be the day you notice, 'cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise, ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd.
Oh, that looks
Turn
so
to
good.
run, now look what it's become. Outnumbered 10 to 1. Back then should've bit your tongue, 'cause there's no turning back. This path once it's begun. You're already on that list. Say you don't want what you can't resist. Waving that sword when the pen won't miss. Watch it all falling apart like this. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in.
I really like what Mike Shinoda's saying too. It's like once we start on this new path, there's no like he said once we start on this new path, there's no going back. And I'm pretty sure he already said you're like on that list.
Mm-hmm.
So like once you've already like, it's weird because this is all on their upcoming album. It's called From Zero.
Okay.
And Mike Shinoda said that's what the name of Linkin Park was going to be before they met Chester.
Yeah.
So From Zero, Xero.
Yeah, I'm all in to the video.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? So I'm just like caught up in the video, seeing what's going
Yeah.
on, and of course my boy here, he's catching all the lyrics.
Yeah.
Well, he's heard it before too, so
Yeah.
correct.
So I'm kind of, but
So I'm listening to the music like I'm watching a movie.
yeah.
So
But
you know how some of the movies have that rock going on while
Right,
action
yeah.
scenes are happening?
Freaking
Kind of reminds me of that.
classic like Transformers
Pretty sick.
movies.
Pretty sick.
But yeah, so he was like, I'm trying to.
Saying it, singing so low. How the story it's
Where he
pouring
said
in. You're laid on the floor again. One knock at the door and then we both know how the story ends. You can't win if your white flag's out when the war begins. Aiming so high.
Yeah, see, like, you can't win, like, a war if your white flag's out when, like, battle begins.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's relating to the game, obviously, but, like, at the same time, I feel like he's, like, speaking, like, in doubles, like, it has double meanings of, like, don't count us out yet.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
we're back, but this isn't the same Linkin Park. That's kind of where I'm like,
white flags out when the war begins. Aiming so high, but swinging so low. Trying to catch fire, but feeling so cold. Hold it inside and hope it won't show. I'm saying it's not, but inside I know. Today's gonna be the day you notice. Cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is. This is what you asked for.
I love that.
yeah. I love whenever they hit on, like, the hard notes of her vocals. Like, the guitar will come in when she screams. It's, like, perfect.
Turn to run, now look what it's become. Outnumber 10 to 1. Back then should've bit your tongue. Cause there's no turning back this path once it's begun. You're
That
already
too.
on that list. Say you don't want what you can't resist. Waving that sword when the pen won't miss. Watch it all falling apart like this. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Today's gonna be the day you notice. Cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is. This is what you asked for.
Oh, the scream.
Yep.
How many seconds?
You hear it still going.
I know, but
It's given it
We-
literally. My bad. It's
remember
literally
on giving up how many
Yes.
how many seconds it was,
Yeah.
and we would try to do it for that
Yes.
long.
I know.
I think this was a little longer, but we need to.
I don't know. Chester was at a high note and giving up on that scream. This one kind of, like, it reverbed out. So I don't know if she held it.
So, yeah.
It sounded like she held it, but it sounded like her voice was kind of like dying off.
I
Towards,
think
like, the
he could have
end.
went a little longer on that thing too if he'd wanted to.
Yeah, but remember he ended and then went right back into the actual chorus.
Yep, of course.
But yeah, she holds the scream for a long fucking time.
This is what you asked for. This is what you
18? I got
17, 18 seconds. She held that.
So Chester Bennington on giving up was 23 seconds or something like that.
It was something like
Do you
that.
remember?
We can jump into
That's pretty
that
cool.
that part of the.
That's wicked. That's a wicked scream.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, I think she was the perfect person to put in that spot.
Yeah.
To replace,
Absolutely.
I think replacing Chester with another male singer would have thrown. I think going with the female vocalist, lead vocalist, was the right move.
I do too.
Because I think you throwing in another male vocalist to try and do what Chester did wasn't gonna work.
Yeah.
I think
They sound really good together.
Yeah.
They really do.
And I love Mike Shinoda on this song because he's back to his old rapping.
Yeah.
And then switching off with the screaming vocalist. I loved that dynamic. That's why Linkin Park was so good.
Yes.
In my opinion. Then we get video game theatrics.
This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd.
Dude.
Heavy is the crowd. Heavy is the crowd.
Yeah. She's so good.
And for the people out there and yourself included, the game. Have you ever played this game?
No.
No.
I'm not.
So
a League of Legends player.
it probably takes on a whole different meaning for them that watch that too. You know what I mean?
Oh, 1,000%. That's why I'm saying like I mean I get the whole point of League of Legends, and I get how that song would relate over, but I'm not gonna sit here and know like I like all those characters. Like there was people that were commenting earlier and were saying like, oh, like this person coming into frame whenever she screamed this or whatever was like.
Now, if you're gonna play "Giving Up,"
I'm not playing the whole song.
There's no way I can scream right now.
No, we're not.
There's no way I can scream.
But
you guys don't want to hear me scream.
But look at the most replayed part. I'm just going to the scream. We're just right here. This isn't it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but there's nobody that can replicate this, dude.
This is giving me chills again.
Right here. 24.
20? How many did you get?
I got 23, 24.
I had 20.
I might have been going a little fast, but still, if she's holding 17, 18 seconds, and this is probably I can't think of another Chester scream.
But does he even take a breath after the scream, or does he go right into?
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Granted, but in post-production, you already have the hook done.
True.
So whenever he's doing that verse, you know, he's just getting, because the hook is the same as the rest of the song. So, but if she's holding 17, 18 seconds and he's holding 22, 23 seconds, I honestly believe that she can, if she's doing that for a video game theme, if she wanted to, if I felt like if she really wanted to put her mind to it, she could get something off long. I mean, so. 17, 18 seconds for that. I love her as a replacement. Now,
not a replacement,
but
a new direction.
You're right, yeah.
A new direction.
But
new direction.
But there is still Linkin Park fan because of things that she's done in her past. So with that 70s show, Danny Masterson case.
Yes.
She was like supporting him because they were like old friends, and he asked her to take a stand for her or for him, and she did it. But she recently came out with an apology post on Instagram and was like, I took the stand for someone who I thought was a friend. I just want to apologize. And then everyone was like, that's such a vague response. You didn't even like name drop him. Like you didn't say like I supported Danny Masterson in the past.
Shut up.
Right. But so my whole thing is that you're gonna get so involved in their personal lives, like you should just be here to enjoy the music. If you're gonna make good music, make good music. I don't care whether you have what your political beliefs are, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and dissect you as a person. If you're making good music, I'm gonna listen to your good music.
I'm gonna listen to it too.
So
there's always gonna be the naysayers out there, no matter what you do, no matter which side you're on.
Right, 1,000%.
If he would have been one of our good friends and that happened, I mean,
yeah, and,
you know
and the
what I
back,
mean?
it's what I'm saying. Like, if you have such a relationship with that person, then you're gonna, you know, support them. But if you were in the wrong and you eventually came to that, you know, that notion of, damn, I need to apologize for supporting someone who did bad things, she came out and did that, whether or not she name dropped or not. But that was the whole like flip flop between, like even Jared is like super attached to like the old Chester stuff, and they just did when they announced the Emptiness Machine song, the first one, they were doing live performances of like Crawling, just Hybrid Theory, Meteor stuff.
Yeah.
And Jared, my brother, longest breath ever. But my brother Jared, who you guys have seen on like live streams and stuff like that, he doesn't like how Linkin Park just kind of threw her in there and they're still performing their old stuff. But I'm like, if you're gonna go to a live concert with Linkin Park,
a lot of people are gonna want to hear their old stuff.
They're gonna want to hear their old stuff, and whether or not it's Emily singing it, or if they get another male artist, or they just play the instruments and let the freaking phone play the song over the speakers. That's not something you want to experience at a live show. You want someone to sing the song, whether or not it's her or it's someone else. Man. I feel like if you're going to see Linkin Park, you know what to expect now.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but yeah, that was basically like the flip flop. Like Jared wants them to rebrand, or Jared along with other people want them to like rebrand, because it's just literally Mike Shinoda, and I think like I don't know if it's the guitarist or the bassist or the drummer. I don't know. It's Mike Shinoda and then one of them that are from the original band, and then they got 2 new people, and then Emily.
If you see me shaking my head and saying a lot, it's because I'm 61 years old and I forget a lot of names.
But yeah, so basically that was like the whole flip-flop. Like, they're making good music. I love the songs, but at the same time, like, other fans are like, you guys should have just rebranded, stuff like that. But no, I like this.
I'm sure a lot of thought and a lot of practice and a lot of bringing people in,
PR,
listening to how they sound with what you're wanting, and not trying to replace Chester Bennington.
Exactly.
Just trying to rebrand,
find a new direction,
and find a new direction. But right off the bat, you've heard these 2 songs, and they literally sound like old Linkin Park.
Right. Yeah, that's what caught my attention. That's why earlier I'm like, I heard the first minute of that, the Heavy is the Crown, and I was like, I gotta wait later. And then you hadn't even reacted to the fact that they had put in another lead vocalist. Like, Emily had been in the new band, basically. So that's why I was like, well, I'm gonna save this song for later so that my dad can react. So that's basically it, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn post notifications on so you know I go live and the next video drops. Let me know what you want me and my dad to react to next. I know we still have to go through the last Eminem album. I know I put that in a poll like 2 months ago. This is just something spur of the moment happened, but we'll get on that, I promise. It's like 24 songs, so we'll do that over the next few weeks if possible. But I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you guys. Take care and peace.
Peace, guys.